With human rights lawyers like Brooke Goldstein, who needs genocidal sociopaths? Brooke Goldstein's the same person who publicly said there's no such thing as a Palestinian person. Well, Israel has killed 61,000 Palestinians in real time. We've seen it with our eyes. Israel has also injured 150,000 Palestinians. Just yesterday, Pierce, Israel killed 83 unarmed Palestinians, 58 of them who were gathered at food aid distribution sites. As you know, as we talked about on your show, Haaretz has said, quoting IDF soldiers, that they were commanded to shoot and kill at unarmed Palestinians who are starving gathered at food aid distribution sites. Since May, Pierce, over 1,200 Palestinians have been killed by Israel. Brooke says anyone who criticizes Israel, right, they're supporting Hamas, promoting Hamas. Each time Brooke says Hamas, take a shot of alcohol, you'll be dead of alcohol poisoning in 2 minutes, right? But the reality is, folks, is that Israel is occupying the West Bank and Gaza. Israel is the one creating a man-made starvation. Just yesterday, Piers, 8 Palestinian children died of starvation. That number is increasing. Brooke is one of those people who would put a microphone in front of these starving Palestinian kids and say, do you condemn Hamas? This is a man-made campaign. I just want to say just yesterday, Israeli senior official close to Netanyahu, this is their quote, Piers, the die is cast. We're going for full conquest. If the chief of staff doesn't agree, he should resign. I've been on your show before. Does that sound familiar? Here's Smotrich, the finance minister of Israel. We're conquering, cleansing, and remaining in Gaza until Hamas is destroyed. The prime minister, Netanyahu, said he praised that quote. And then if you're talking about, it's only us who are criticizing, Israel. Well, how about the former prime minister of Israel, Ehud Olmert? This is his words. I'm going to quote him. What we're doing in Gaza now is a war of devastation, indiscriminate, limitless, cruel, and criminal killing of civilians. Yes, Israel is committing war crimes. Here's another former prime minister, Yair Lapid. I don't prefer to describe Netanyahu's humanitarian city as a concentration camp, but if exiting is prohibited of the Palestinians, then it is a concentration camp. And then finally, here is the United Nations Secretary General. Gaza is a horror show with a level of death and destruction without parallel in recent times. Pierce, I ask you, do we ignore the evidence of our eyes? Do we ignore the evidence of our ears? Of course not. You and I have talked about this for nearly 2 years now. We are seeing a genocide. It's not my word. Omar Bertov, one of the most preeminent genocide scholars in the world, Israeli, Jewish American, is saying it's a genocide. Amnesty International. And if you don't like the word genocide, war crimes. This can end, and I agree with your other guest, if President Trump picks up the phone and calls Netanyahu, just like it happened with Reagan, just like it happened back in the day with Dwight Eisenhower, America shuts off the tap. Israel cannot continue this war without U.S. funding, weapon, and aids. And then maybe, just maybe, there might be a path towards peace. But this right now is a genocide. And anyone, after 2 years, who comes on your show and defends it is a genocidal sociopath, and they should be called out publicly.
There are 3 areas on a man's body that show he's likely got a